I'm gonna teach you how to become bulletproof to cravings. The first thing you need to know is that me and you are no different. Even though I built my dream physique, I still get the same feelings that you get. I still get cravings too. The only difference between me and you is that I have this. I have the ability to understand these 4 steps. When you get a craving, the first thing that you get is a trigger. Then you start to think about it, and then you emotionally involve yourself in the thought that you're getting, and then you take the action. Most people, when they want to deal with cravings, focus on the action. But I'm here to tell you that you need to focus on this aspect right here. Thought to emotion. There's something that has happened in between this space that you aren't doing. It's really simple. You lack mindfulness. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the ability to feel an emotion, observe it, distance yourself from it, and not act on it. If you want to build your dream body, there is a tier of characteristics that you need from top to bottom. The method that you need to use is my method, which is visualization. Under that, you'll become mindful. The more mindful you become, the more disciplined you become. Mindfulness is a skill that's developed through a method, and the method I'm going to show you is visualization. See, this is your mind. We have the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the body, which is the actions you take, which leads you to the result of you cheating on your diet. In the conscious mind is the part of the mind that we're aware of. It's the thinking mind. It's the intellectual mind. You have the ability to choose a thought. When you think something, it is imprinted onto your subconscious mind. So whatever you think, you will cause your brain to feel. If I were to tell you to think of something that makes you laugh, you would start to laugh. But you're not even in that situation because your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's fake. And it must accept everything you give it. Never forget this saying: your thoughts cause your feelings cause your actions, and your actions give you your results. You need to stop focusing on what you do over here and focus on what you're doing up here. You have the ability with your conscious mind to visualize and get emotionally attached to a thought. Once you become emotionally attached to a thought, it has already happened. Because remember, you become what you think about. Do you ever wonder why athletes visualize before their games? They visualize because they know this. They know that their thoughts are going to cause their reality. They know that if they keep imagining themselves failing, then they're gonna fail. Michael Jordan has to shoot a free throw. Do you think he's gonna be playing the mental image of him missing or actually making the shot? Obviously him making the free throw. When you have a craving, all you have to do is keep your mind on what you want and not what you fear. See, if you keep replaying a mental image in your head of you giving into your craving, you eating the cookie, eating the burger, eating the donut, whatever you like, I don't know, right? You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it because you're emotionally involved into that situation. If you keep replaying the mental image of what you want to happen, you're driving home from work. You know that you have to lock in with your diet. When you're driving home from work, if you keep replaying the mental image of you stopping at the McDonald's drive-thru, buying that burger, it's going to happen. If you keep your mind on that, it's gonna happen. But if you can keep thinking, only replaying the mental image of you doing the thing you're supposed to do, eating your meal plan, it will happen. Whatever thoughts you entertain become your reality. When I stopped cheating on my diet, I never focused on my actions. I focused solely on my thoughts, me visualizing. See, the more and more I kept my mind on what I wanted to happen throughout the entire day, the less and less I gave into cheating on my diet. If you're driving home from work and you know you have to go to the gym and you keep playing the mental image of you being in bed, feeling cozy, that's going to happen. Driving home from work and you keep choosing the thought which causes you to feel like you should go to the gym, of you lifting the weights regardless of how you feel, what you want and not what you fear, which is you lying in bed. You keep your mind on what you want, it causes your feelings, which causes your actions, which causes the result you want, which is you getting your dream body. This is where it happens. You get the craving, you have the trigger, you start to think about yourself doing it, and you stop in between here. From the thought and emotion process, you become mindful. You use your trait of mindfulness that we built through the method of visualization, and you put it into this process. You have to become emotionally attached to what you want. Again, when you get the thought, now you can consciously decide, no, I'm gonna think about this and visualize myself only doing this, and constantly keep replaying it. And I did this every so often. And every single time I did it, I got stronger. That part of my mind got stronger. What I wanted got stronger. It's like playing tug of war. This part of your brain has to be louder. The one that keeps its mind on what it wants, louder and stronger to pull against the part of the brain that keeps its mind on what it fears. And it has to be stronger. You keep your mind on what you want, the stronger and stronger and stronger the side of want versus fear becomes. In the process of visualizing, you are practicing mindfulness because you're aware of your thoughts and your emotions. And if you want to stop cheating on your diet, all you have to do is become mindful in this process and do it through the method of visualization. If you only remember one thing from this video, is keep your mind on what you want and keep it off what you fear.